going to learn how to play song number 63, Aloha Oe. You might recognize this song once I sing it. It's this. It's an old Hawaiian folk song that goes like this. You might recognize it. Imagine someone wearing a grass skirt and having coconuts and just dancing the Hawaiian dance. That's the song we're going to be playing. We're going to start at the very beginning of the song. If you look, there in the key signature, there are 3 flats, which means all our B's and E's are flatted. So we're playing B flats and E flats in the whole song. But we also have an A flat, and that's our new note on the page.
Your new note A flat on the top line of the staff is going to be half full, 2, 3, left thumb, and right hand 1, 2, 3, and pinky. So make sure your half full is not too big, otherwise it's going to crack, and not too small, then it'll play the bottom octave. So half full, 2, 3, left thumb on the whisper key, right hand 1, 2, 3, and pinky on the bottom A flat key. So it should sound like this.
Let's walk through the whole song from the very beginning. We're going to slur B flat to C for 2 counts. Then we're going to play an E flat for 2 counts. And then we're going to play our A flat for 3 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now because E flat and A flat are in the same position, you do want to push your air harder to get up to that higher A flat. Then we have slurring C to B flat for 2 counts, E flat for 2 counts, and then a G for 2 counts. Rest. Then we're going to play E flat and we're going to slur D to C. Then we have D, E flat, F, F, A flat, A flat. Ready? Play. And then we're going to slur a G for 4 counts to an E flat for 2 counts. Ready? Play. Rest. Now look at this next note. It looks like it's tied or slurred to another note. If you look at the next line, the first note, it also looks like it's tied or slurred to the next note. So since they're 2 different notes, the last note on the first line and the first note on the second line, it means that it's a slur. We're slurring. They ran out of room, so they couldn't put that note that it's connected to right next to it. So what they do is they just put a half of a slur on one side of the line, and then when they get to the next line, if you look at that first note, they put the other half of the slur. So that slur is carried over to the second line. So we are slurring the last note of the first line to the first note of the second line. So we are going to slur a B flat to C for 2 counts. And then we're going to play an E flat for 2 counts, and then our A flat for 3 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now we're slurring C to B flat for 2 counts, E flat for 2 counts, G for 2 counts. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Now we have E flat, D for 3 counts. Now we have E flat, and we're going to slur G to F for 2 counts. Then we have D, and that last note is tied. It's an E flat, 4 plus 1, so it's a total of 5 counts. So D to E flat for 5 counts. Great. Let's walk through that song one more time. From the very beginning of the song, we're going to slur B to C for 2 counts, E flat for 2 counts, and then A flat for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to slur C to B flat for 2 counts, E flat for 2 counts, and then a G for 2 counts. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Now we have E flat, and we're going to slur D to C. Then we have D, E flat, F, F, A flat, A flat. And we're going to slur a G for 4 counts to an E flat for 2 counts. Rest. Our next line. the last note of the first line, we have B flat slurred to the next line, C for 2 counts, E flat for 2 counts, A flat for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Then we're slurring C to B flat for 2 counts, E flat for 2 counts, G for 2 counts. Rest. Now we have E flat to D for 3 counts. Then we have E flat, G to F is slurred. And we end with D and then E flat for 5 counts. Great. We're going to go back to the very beginning, play the whole song. First, take a look at the dynamics. Our first half of the line is piano. The second half of the first line is forte. But if you look at the very last note of that first line, the pickup to the second line, it says that it's piano. Now, if they tell you that it's a specific dynamic and they do not change it for the rest of the song, that means it is still that dynamic. So because we have a piano on that last note of the first line, that means that the second line is still piano until you get halfway through the line where we end the song forte. Let's try from the very beginning. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. It is andante, so it is a slower tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.